What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Panther and welcome your faces to another commentary! In today's commentary, we're going to be talking about the fact that Infinite Warfare and Activision has finally killed Call of Duty, in many people's opinions. So obviously, Call of Duty recently has been down a very steep slope and has been slowly declining every single year with every single release. Now, there are things that people don't like about these games, there are things that people do like about these games, but unfortunately, it's not the likes versus the dislikes of things, it's bigger problems, it's things that are deeper within the psyche of the gamer's mind, and this is something that Activision just has not caught on to. Bigger YouTubers now have actually come out and have said, I'm not enjoying Infinite Warfare, and many other people are doing this too. It's not just bigger YouTubers. The player numbers themselves are getting lower and lower, the sales are getting lower and lower, and Activision is too scared to show how many people are currently playing a Call of Duty game because they're too scared to put out those numbers and have people realize that Call of Duty is in a dying state. Black Ops 3 was the most successful Call of Duty as of recently. We're going back and talking about Infinite Warfare, which is the current Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, and Ghosts. In the past 4 years, there's really only been one successful Call of Duty game, and this is super unfortunate, and no one at Activision or any of the other head studios are really noticing what's going on. I don't know if they're not paying attention to the community or if they're just trying to finally just soak this up for as much money as they possibly can. But this is why Call of Duty is dying. Call of Duty was such a simple game at one point. It had a simple flow, it was easy to pick up, you could shoot someone and feel good about it, and once you learned more, once you adapted to the game, then you could go ham, you could shred people, you could actually annihilate people. It would be insane. But nowadays, Call of Duty is becoming too different. Call of Duty is trying to become something that it originally set out not to be. And this is something super unfortunate because Call of Duty is such a successful game because so many people who don't even play video games know what Call of Duty is. Other games are trying to replicate it, and that's not a good thing. Call of Duty at this point is not something that any other game should replicate. If they're replicating Call of Duty, they're practically killing their own game. This is the problem with Call of Duty. Call of Duty 4 probably had the most innovation. Why? Because it introduced kill streaks. This was a huge, massive thing that completely changed the game for online shooters. It was absolutely crazy. Ever since Call of Duty 4, there have been kill streaks in pretty much almost every single online multiplayer game at this point, whether it be actual kill streaks or let's say specialists or super abilities from other games. Everything has kind of evolved around Call of Duty 4 because it was so successful and people had so much fun with it. But now, Call of Duty is trying to add things that are not wanted, that the community itself has not been asking for. We've been asking for change, but not this kind of change. At this point, the only thing that Call of Duty can do is to change so drastically that it will not be called Call of Duty anymore. Activision needs to understand that Call of Duty is an old school game. It is an old school arcade shooter, and it's time to retire Call of Duty. It's time for Call of Duty to go in the books. It's time for it to become a legend, not something that we still try and play every single year. That's not entertaining, it's not fun anymore. We are all burnt out on Call of Duty. The problem is that Call of Duty is releasing every single year. And now recently with microtransactions, people are spending thousands of dollars on a game when they know that in 6 months' time, that game is going to be irrelevant and no one is going to be playing this game. And that is something that is really unfortunate. Let's go back and think about something. If Call of Duty released every other year, I think people could do that. I think people could play one of the older Call of Duty games for 2 years if they just constantly update it, keep it fresh, but don't add anything too crazy that completely changes the balance like fucking supply drop weapons. That's not okay. That's not going to keep the game fresh. That's not going to get people interested in playing the game again. That will completely ruin it and kill it. But if Call of Duty would release every other year, people wouldn't get as burnt out on it. People would be excited for the new Call of Duty, not just, oh great, another Call of Duty is coming out this year, what a surprise, here, just take my $60. That's a reason that Call of Duty is dying at this point. If Call of Duty was patient, if they understood that people don't want the same thing over and over and over again, then maybe Call of Duty could still be a successful game, but it doesn't matter what happens anymore. Everyone is super unsatisfied with Call of Duty. I don't think there is a way to redeem this series. It wouldn't even matter if Call of Duty 2017 was just as good as one of the older ones, say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. People say that that is a perfect Call of Duty game. It may have its problems, but it was so enjoyable, and that is one of the Call of Duties that people have so much playtime in. But it wouldn't matter if COD 2017 came out with a game just like that. Call of Duty is dead. People have shied away from the series, and there is no point to saving it. Call of Duty needs to be retired. Activision has milked this series for far too long. Activision saw how successful Call of Duty was doing, and they said, fuck it, we are putting one out every single year. And why is that? Because of a monetary incentive. This is how business thrives. Putting out a product, people will buy that product because the product is in demand. And so, the more new products they put out, the more people will buy them. But at this point, if you keep putting out the same product with slightly different tweaks, people are going to get sick of it. Let's say I go to the same restaurant and I order the exact same meal every single day. Eventually, I'm going to get sick of that meal. Now, the restaurant could change it up a little bit, and they could say, you know what, we changed our recipe, here, try this. And I'll sit there and I'll eat it, and I'm like, wow, this is actually really good. Until I sit there and realize, I just ordered the exact same fucking thing I've ordered for the past 5 years in a row. That's the problem with Call of Duty, is that they keep putting out more and more every single year, more often, but we're not asking for more. We're asking for an amazing meal, an amazing 5-star meal, just not on a daily basis. One thing that I do not understand whatsoever is why they have taken the fun factor out of Call of Duty. Now think about this, in the older Call of Duties you could run around with goofy, wonky weapons. Now yes, there are goofy, wonky weapons in the new ones, but it's not the weapons that we've asked for. Think about it. You used to be able to run around with an assault shield and bash people in the head with it. That was super fun. You could run around with a ballistic knife. You could run around with an explosive crossbow, but now these weapons aren't even in the game anymore, and I don't understand why. They are pushing Call of Duty to become so competitive that they're actually shying away from what was the simple game that anyone could pick up. If you gave someone Call of Duty 4, and if you gave the same person Infinite Warfare, I could guarantee they would be better at Call of Duty 4 because Infinite Warfare is too chaotic. There's too much going on with that game. And if that is a person's very first Call of Duty game, they are not going to do well, they're not going to do successful at it, and they're not going to want to play it again. Call of Duty used to be a game where you could hop on with your friends, or you could just go into random lobbies and start talking to people. You could make friends. But now, no one does that anymore. But now I'm feeling as if I have to force myself to play Call of Duty. And this is unfortunate because Call of Duty used to be a game that I would want to play every single day. But now I feel as though I'm forcing myself to play Call of Duty just so I could get to the next prestige or just so I could get the new camo. It doesn't feel fun anymore. It feels like a chore at this moment. Call of Duty is a dying game. I don't think there's anything we can do to save it at this point. COD is dead. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.